God uses men that are already mortified. Men that their flesh is dead. In the book of Galatians chapter 2 verse 20, this is Peter. Peter is saying this, that it is no longer I who lives, but it is Christ who lives in me. Before you carry the agendas of heaven, your agendas have to be mortified. Child of God. Before you bring on the desires of Jesus unto manifestation, your own desires have to be mortified, child of God.
Right.
Before you bring God's will unto manifestation, your will has to be mortified. I remember that time when I was posting things. In fact, I was doing everything. I was dancing with all my energy. Sijui niseme nilikuwa na dance ama nilikuwa nahangaika. Whatever I was doing, I was dancing. I was doing everything. Whatever I was doing, just to get likes. And then God is telling me just one day, begin posting Christian content. In fact, begin posting scriptures. And one thing that I know, scriptures are so underrated by the people of the world. And I was like, am I going to get likes? And then I'm just posting. Then I begin seeing people on my inbox. Oh, I'm so blessed by whatever you post. Then my heart was like, it is no longer about TikToks. It is about the people that you touch.
Yeah, those 2 people, 3 people.
And I was like, this is amazing. Some of us were organizing secular meetings, but now we began organizing Christian meetings. Wow. And we were asking ourselves, are people going to come? But it is no longer about that. It is about impact. I'm so shocked about the ministers that we do have present in the present state.
Right.
We do have ministers who after the meeting, the only thing they are left with, it is pictorials. They're left only with pictures, graphics of whatever, of the people that attended. But no encounters happened. Nothing happened. Nothing. After meetings, let me say this loudly. After the meetings that nowadays men are organizing, the only thing we are left with, it is only pictorials, shots, reels of how people were dancing, of how people attended, but encounters were so absent because we are not yet mortified. Before God uses a man, he mortifies that man. There is something called anesthesia when it comes to medits. You are injected and then you go to sleep. Let us talk about Adam. When God wanted to make a wife for Adam, in the book of Genesis, God had to put Adam on what? On sleep mode. I'm going to use that story of Adam until I finish. Child of God, let me talk about examples of mortified men. Mortified men who are dead in the Bible. Let me talk about Moses. There is one thing that you don't understand about Moses. I want you to know that Moses was a prince in Egypt. But look at who is God. God is taking that prince to Egypt for 40 years just to do one thing, to mortify him. For 40 years. Can you imagine a prince who is used to eating pizza?
Good food.
Good food. And at that time, princes were being dressed well. And at that time, a prince would ask for a lady. My daddy, today I just feel like I want my body massaged. That was Moses. And you can imagine God is taking that man to mortify him. And God has a way of taking men to the place of mortification. It took Moses to kill an Egyptian. And you can imagine, I don't know what Moses was running away from. He was a prince. Yet he's running because he has killed someone. A prince. Your father is the Pharaoh. Your father has the whole constitution. Yet you are running because you have killed someone. It was God taking him to the place of mortification.
Right.
We have Paul. Paul was mortified once by being blinded. Pop up. Mortified. You want to persecute my church again. I'm mortifying you. You will not fulfill your agendas. It is now my agendas that you will start fulfilling. And I have reasons why God uses mortified men. Number one, mortified men, they cannot walk out of alignment. The reason why God uses mortified men, they cannot walk out of alignment. Look at Adam. For God to make a good wife for Adam, he had to make him to sleep. Can you imagine if God was making a wife while Adam was awake? Bro, where are you taking my rib?
Yeah.
Adam could have walked out of alignment.
So true.
But for God to use you, he has to mortify you so that you can be aligned to his will. That is in the book of Genesis 21 verse 22. God caused Adam to sleep. so that he can remove rib,
The rib.
so that he can make a wife
Yeah.
for him. Dead men can never walk out of alignment. It is when you are alive, you will see the many followers and you will walk out of alignment. It is when you are alive, you will see the many pulpits and will walk out of alignment. But when you are dead, in the flesh, it won't be a concern to you. No matter the many followers I have, no matter the many invitations I'm receiving, no matter the amounts of honorariums I'm receiving, no matter the good compliments I'm receiving,
Yeah.
I won't walk out of alignment. Because alignment is continuous. God keeps on aligning you with his will continually as seasons changed.
Right.
So mortified men cannot resist. In fact, there is the term resisting. Do you know you can resist being aligned? You can resist being aligned by God. God is aligning you in this way. He's telling you, wait for 2 years. But you are like, oh God, I cannot wait for 2 years. But when you are mortified, you cannot resist.
Yeah.
Mortified men cannot resist. Mortified men cannot divert from alignment.
Wow.
When you are alive, you will receive offers from men. I can give you this pulpit, but God doesn't want you to receive that pulpit. But when you are alive, you will see, this pulpit is so good. When I get this pulpit, I'll go international. But God is like, don't receive that pulpit. It is when you are only dead, when you are only mortified, you will not accept that pulpit.
Wow.
Because your flesh is subdued. Let us go to the second reason why God uses mortified men. They allow God to take shape of what he wants. Adam is sleeping, and by him sleeping, God has all the time to do everything. I can imagine the way God was doing them. God is just, which rib am I going to take? God is taking shape of what he wants. It is when you are mortified, God looks at you. He's like, this lady, what can I do to this lady? Let me remove the pride. Let me remove this and this. Let me remove these friends because you are dead.
Yeah.
Adam's sleep allowed God to form a helper, suitable without interference. Mortified men, they allow God to fold them. They allow God to form them. They allow God to direct their lives according to his purpose, instead of them pushing God to their own agendas. Child of God, let us go to the next thing. They are receptive to divine intervention. These people, they are ready to receive.
Yeah.
People who are mortified, they are receptive. Adam is just sleeping, so receptive. Helpless, so receptive. God, whatever you have for me, I'm so ready
Right.
to take it. Whatever you have prepared for me, I am so prepared to take it. Sleep represents a state of vulnerability.
Right.
This person is so vulnerable. I'm ready to receive whatever you have. Adam had no active role in Eve's creation.
Yeah.
There are many things in your ministry that you don't have to play role in. There are many things in your ministry. Child of God, forget about those strategies. There are many people who think about ministry is about strategy. It is about relationships. There are many things in ministry that don't need your participation.
Yeah.
They need you to be asleep and allow God to take charge and allow God to take creation of that Eve. There is an Eve that you need, but it requires God to form that Eve for you, child of God. It is when God becomes the center of that plan.
Yeah.
Mortified men are spiritually receptive. They can hear God. They can respond to him, and they can be used in ways that self cannot. Let me talk about the next thing that mortified men do. They are receptive. These are men that can receive. Whatever you have for me, I'm so helpless. Just bring it.
Right.
What do you have for me, God, in this season? So God often works through people who know they cannot succeed in their own strength.
Right.
Let us go to another reason why God uses mortified men. Mortified men, they cannot take credit. Let me talk about this. Mortified men cannot take credit. Adam could not take credit of Eve's creation. It is God who did. In fact, I was so asleep when God was creating this. It is in my generation where men are taking credit.
Right.
Did you see that meeting? The way men came, my strategy worked.
Yeah.
I deployed this strategy and it worked. Oh, that is a man that is alive in the flesh. Mortified men, they don't take credit. I am the one who helped this lady. Look at the way her ministry is prospering.
Okay.
I am the one who helped him, helped her. I'm the one who did this and this for Fulani and Fulani. Child of God. Mortified men, they don't take credit. All that glory belongs to him.
Yeah. Yeah.
All that glory belongs to Jesus. That is when you are dead. It took Adam to be dead, to be asleep, for God to take credit. That is why I always tell God, if it means for you to kill anything in me, if it is my motives that will make me take credit, kill them.
Yeah.
If it is my friends that will make me take the credit, take them away. This is a prayer that I'm making even for my generation. Whatever makes you take credit, let it be laid away.
Yeah.
Sometimes it is friends. You minister so well, and your friends are like, yo, today you ministered, I'm telling you, the power was so flowing, and you are like, oh my God. Hey, mortified men, they don't take credit.
Right.
They're like, all the glory belongs to Jesus.
Right.
How I pray, may God kill anything in you that is making you take credit. Sometimes it is the gifts that we have. You know, I have good grammar. I have nice staccato. When it comes to singing, I take people to the archives of heaven. Excuse me, brother. Keep those gifts away. Be mortified. Let us not take credit. All that credit belongs to God.
Amen.
That is why even I was telling someone, we cannot charge this ministry.
Yeah.
We cannot. It is so bad having, what do we call it? Quotations for our ministries. Let me talk about this. We do have men who have quotations for their ministries. Quotations. I remember when I was preparing for the meeting that I had last time, the breakfast. I approached a certain worshiper. And I was like, I want you to come and bless my generation. In fact, this is the way I typed my message. I was like, hello, man of God. Here I am. Nikaongea. I talked and talked. I explained myself, all the humility. I expressed it. And then I was like, you know, this is a young generation and you are young. Our aim is only Jesus to be seen. And then I included in the message, if there is anything needed for your band to minister to us well, let me know. Already I had opened it to honor the man. But it was like, let me know your budget. What are you offering for me to minister? Hey, excuse me, man of God. Excuse me, woman of God. You cannot take credit of what you have inside of you. It is too big even for you to have quotation for it. That quotation is even too small to compare what you have for you. And I love another thing I saw somewhere. If you happen to give us that quotation, even give us the miracles that will happen. Let us be aware. Let us be aware of the blind eyes that will be opened so that we can bring them. Worshipper, as you are telling us to give you that 10,000, as you are telling us the amount that we should pay us, that we should pay you, as you are giving us that budget, also give us what we should expect.
Yes, Lord.
The healings, the encounters that you are coming with. That's okay, child of God. We are not taking credit of our accomplishments. 2 Corinthians chapter 4 verse 7. But we have these treasures in the jars of clay to show the surpassing power belongs to God. All the power belongs to Jesus, not to us. It is a good thing if our motives will only be let the agendas of God be seen, not us. Let us go to the next thing about mortified men. Their dormancy prepares them for greater purpose. I always tell God, if it takes me to be dormant, then let me be dormant so that you prepare me. Adam slept so that God could create him a helper. Child of God, there are many situations that you need to be dormant for God to work. I can imagine if Adam was alive,
Right.
if Adam was awake, it will be like, God, why are you taking this rib? I think you should take the one on the upper side. But God knew what he wanted. I said, God, is it a must you take the rib? Can't you make a wife through my fingers? Just use my ear. Or just take my hair, make a wife through the DNA of my hair. But God wanted the rib. Some of the times we need to be dormant for God to use us, child of God. I do believe I'm talking to a minister, and this minister is being enlightened.